YouTube, what actually makes a card worth it in FC24? Is a card that's 1.7 million coins worth doing an SBC when you really don't want to give all your fodder up and all your coins? Is it really worth doing? Let's talk about it. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, AA9 Skills, and we got to talk about a lot here, man, because your boy is committing to doing a 1.7 million coin Chouamani, and by the time I'm done doing this card, there will be nothing left. Like no Rodrigo from the beginning of the year, no Frankie de Jong SBC from the beginning of the year. The only SBC that might make it is Kanté and Havertz. Like everybody else is literally going into these SBC. All of my coins, I sold Barella, I got rid of everything. But why? What made you think that looking at Chouamani's card is worth doing a 1.7 coin SBC? Well, I got very lucky and very blessed I didn't go do Ginola, because if I did Ginola, I would have never in my wildest dreams been able to do this. And you guys are gonna see like Athena go into this, and Muller's go into this, and Team of the Years go into this, because I'm gonna give my Team of the Year card for it. Like there's a lot of cards going into this, and a lot of you are gonna be like, Skills, that's the stupidest and the craziest thing you ever did. But what makes a card worth it? Well, what makes a card worth it is really up to you. It's really what makes you happy, right? What brings you happiness in this video game. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. At the end of the day, lads, all these cards are just cards, right? It doesn't really matter. For example, in a couple of months, we're going to, and I've learned this recently, in a couple of months, we're going to play a new FIFA, most likely if we buy it, or the new FC25 if you guys buy it, and we're not going to care about any of the cards on this account. So me sitting on a Team of the Year center defensive mid, or me sitting on this Schmeichel that I've did in the beginning of the year, or me sitting on Politano, or me sitting on any of these cards actually is completely irrelevant. It doesn't matter, because literally in a couple weeks, there's going to be a new promo that there's going to be better Politano and a Belladis, and it's not going to matter. So I'm sick and tired of sitting on cards. So 87 Rodrigo that I had, and all these Havertz, and everything's going, probably not Havertz because I need Havertz, but if Alex Grimaldo is for sure my sure left back, then I'll probably put Bacha and Havertz into this as well. But you guys are gonna laugh, because after I'm done with Chouamani, you are gonna see that literally every single of my subs and reserves is gone. Like you'll see in a minute. But yeah, lads, I had to make a decision. So what makes this card worth it? What brings you happiness? Well, for me, what brings me happiness is being able to dominate a game, not necessarily winning. For some people, winning is everything in FC24, and you don't care about nothing else except for winning. All you want to do is win a match of FC24. You don't care about how you do it, when you do it. Yes, VVD went into this. At this point, VVD's fodder. This is crazy. But you don't care about how you do it, when you do it. You just don't care. You just want to get it winning. For me, it's not that. For me, it's being able to dominate a game. If I'm dominating a game and someone backs out and I don't get the win, but they back out, I go, you know what? That I was better. Like he didn't want to play me no more. He was scared. I'm good there, because I know that I beat my opponent. There's something. And maybe this is just the way I grew up, but there's something about that competitive, that sports, that like, you know, that feeling of when you know that you beat your opponent and you're better, right? I don't know. It's kind of like that you know, that competitiveness is in me, you know, like that to me is really fun. So that's what makes me have fun in FC24. Now, since the 2 patches that came out, I haven't been having fun. Why? Because I can't dominate a midfield. Kanté and Sawa just feel off, so I went out and got Barella, and still that didn't fix my problem, even though I spent 400K on Barella, and now he's gone for 400K. So yeah, I got a little bit of my coins back. I lost probably like 50K, but you know, I had to do what I had to do, because my midfield didn't feel like it was secure enough. So this Chouamani came out, and I thought to myself, man, could this be the first time in a long time that I get to bring in a midfielder, and a midfielder that steps in that maybe it'll feel like when I first got Kanté? Because when I first got Kanté, lads, during Team of the Year, I went from doing all right in the weekend league, getting rank 1 maybe like twice a month or whatever, to actually getting rank 1 20, and no, I was getting rank 1 probably 3 times a month. I would miss it like once, like you guys were watching, but then I went to getting it every single weekend, and I never missed it, and I was getting 20 and O's, and Kanté brought that. Kanté and Sawa brought that security in the midfield, and I haven't had that in a long time. So I saw this Chouamani card, and although it was crazily expensive and I have nothing left in my club and no coins, by the way, I was struggling to buy a shadow card. But when I saw this card, I said, man, I could bring him in. Crazy speed, crazy passing, crazy dribbling, crazy everything. And I thought to myself, well, all right, so I can bring this card in, right? And I bring this card into the starting 11. And when this card gets here, if he's not the best midfielder, or he doesn't secure the midfield position, that's okay, because I can bench Maldini and he can go to the center back role. And if I don't, you know, if he works out as the midfielder, because that's what I brought him in for, then that's a W. If you guys been watching the RTG over the last couple months, I've been talking about how I need a midfield that's a medium high, crazy speed, good defense. And that's what Conte was. The problem is Conte didn't have the height and the body size, right? And I feel like since the patches have gone on and on and on and on, and the things that have changed over these patches, you need height in the midfield. You need players that can auto block. As I told you guys, check out the club right now, lads. There is literally nothing. Look at that. I have everything that was of value in this team is gone, from Diaby to everything. Like, I have to clear all of this because we have nothing left. It's nuts. We have literally nothing. I kept Bastoni, Conte, Havertz, and Timo Werner, but Timo Werner's going back into the starting 11. Everything's gone. Malin, everything is gone, bro. Had to do it though, because like I'm telling you, Tchouaméni can change everything for this club, because if he secures the midfield up for me, then it's perfect. And if I don't like him in there, I could put him at the center back position. But regardless, since the patch, I feel like the big bodies midfielders, the auto blocking midfielders, is some of the most important thing right now, because auto blocking center backs, auto blocking midfielders are very, very important in my opinion. Not only that, with Tchouaméni, I can get complete full chemistry with my Rodrigo card. All I need is a Spanish manager from the Premier League. So everything just kind of fell into place with this card. Yes, it was stupidly expensive. Yes, I could have had Ginola. Yes, I could have had so many funner cards. I know funner's not a word, I don't think, but it could have had so many funner cards. So many more cards that were eye-pleasing, and you score goals and skill moves. Tchouaméni's not this fun card, but for me, it's the card I need to get my team back to that next level, to where I dominate games, and what makes a card worth it for me. So now my midfield is Tchouaméni with Sawa, and in the back we have an amazing back line. The moment of truth. Does our investment actually pay off, or did Man take an absolute L? By the way, I started my qualifiers with a loss, okay? So Man hasn't been at what's it called, peak form on FC24, but that's okay. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hopefully Tchouaméni can help me get back to you know, where I need to be in this game right now. Timo Werner's welcome back to the team, which is nice as well. The only person we lost was Bastoni, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, listen, sometimes you can't have everything you want. And as you can see, I need a lot on defense, because João Felix almost cooked me up. My boy Rodrigo kind of making a nice run inside. I find him as well. He can shoot that to the near post, and Rodrigo. I bought him a long time ago. I never looked back. He's been amazing for me, man. He's actually been really fun to play with. Really nice card. Just a dope time playing with him all around. Grimaldo at left back now. So much happening for us. So many changes, but hopefully it's exactly the changes that we need going forward. Rodrigo, Zebio. Ball roll back into Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Wow, my man is going crazy. I don't even know what I'm in right now. 4-4-2, I think. Yeah, 4-4-2. Rodrigo playing the left mid position, and as you guys can see, he's getting involved offensively and scoring a lot of goals. Yo, big tackle from Grimaldo. Chill. Timo Werner, that winger for us. Nice pass. I got João Felix. I'm going to lay it off. I'm going to shoot it. It's in that 3-0. Bang! Listen, man, we brought Tchouaméni in because we wanted certainty in our midfield. The transition from defense to offense needed to be better. What we were doing, the way we were dominating games, wasn't enough. Ever since Conte hasn't really been that guy for us no more, we've been lacking and slacking, all right? Big time. I tried Barella, didn't work out for me, but it looks like Tchouaméni is going to be the guy that serves it, like kind of secures it all for us. Anyways, first game of the day, first win of the day, we move. So we are running it back with a second game here. First game was pure domination, let's be honest. Tchouaméni, a great find to Rodrigo, who laid off to Eusebio, and guess what? It is the midfield coming up clutch for us. The Real Madrid stars, Rodrigo and Tchouaméni, working it well up the field, and then João Felix is there to put it away. The Barca man is right there to put it away, baby. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly what the doctor ordered, and again, coming off of Tchouaméni, bro. That's what we love to see. 1.7 million, bro. That is a stupidly expensive defensive mid, but it's what I needed the most, I felt. Here's Eusebio, down to Timo Werner. You love to see it. Come on. Eusebio, go inside. Nice. Into João. It's going to go Rodrigo instead. Rodrigo can finish. He does. Man, Rodrigo's crazy. His card's always in the right position. He is always right there to do what he's got to do, to get it into the back of the net. I love him. Rodrigo is so sick, bro. This team is actually cooking so nice, man. We need D, Zola. We need D. Not. The ref called a penalty and the player didn't even fall. Yo, what am I seeing? That's just contact. That's just contact in the box, bro. That's literally contact, right? They both bumped it. Come on, man. That's crazy. Are you really calling a penalty on that, EA Sports? That is so soft, man. João Felix loses. João Felix gets it back. I got Eusebio wide open. Eusebio's on it. Eusebio shoots. It gets blocked. That's crazy. He called the pen there, bro. I literally don't know what to say. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. There is a lot of things I could say right now, but I'm not going to say it because it's going to sound like I'm complaining about this patch. But like these new animations, bro, is just crazy, man. The fact they called the penalty on that is just the weakest thing I've ever seen, maybe in any FIFA ever. Here's João Felix. João Felix goes to my boy Rodrigo. I told you this man is always involved. He's in the ball roll for a second. Find that boy Timo Werner with a crazy cross field through ball pass. And Timo Werner in there like swimwear into the back of the net, 3-1. Let's not complain about what we're seeing, but we do got to talk about what we're seeing. That is one of the weakest penalties I've ever seen awarded in a game, in a FC, bro. Like, it's just absolutely wild. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. João Felix wide open. I got Rodrigo one more time. Yes, that's football. That's football. See you later. Thank you for the amazing game. I still can't believe they gave you that penalty, but it is what it is. Going to be what it's going to be. Quick wins, lads. Quick wins. Why? Because the midfield with Tchouameni and Sawa is back to feeling the way it's supposed to. The way I felt at one point when Conte first came out. I really just want to go back to that initial conversation, right? During Team of the Year, this card right here, not that card, excuse me. This card right here with 256 games, Conte, felt like the card that kind of put everything together for me. Took me in the right direction. After I got him, it was like 90-0 in the weekend league, just not losing, kind of cooking, almost made it to 100-0. And we just played really, really good ball with him, right? He was the guy that we needed. And then something happened. There was a couple patches went by, and all of a sudden I felt like my midfield, I don't know if it was a shortness thing or not having enough width or something, because it was Sawa and Conte. I just felt like people were running through my defense, and I couldn't find a medium high to help me. I went out and got Barella. Barella's a high. I couldn't find nobody, man. Maybe Rice was the answer, but I couldn't afford him. So this card drops for 1.7 million coins, and I thought, you know what? The medium high, the 5-star weak foot, so you could pass on either foot. The 6'2", the big body. Maybe this is going to be what serves up the midfield. Maybe this is what secures everything and gets us playing the right football again. So I did it. And as you guys saw, quick wins, back-to-back, really fast, making people rage quit. And the best thing about it is, listen, if it doesn't work out, if the midfield doesn't feel like maybe I need 2 high highs or a high medium, then guess what? We're going to pop them at the center back position. So for me, it's a win-win all around, man. The crazy speed, the defense, the height, the physicality, the dribbling, the passing, the shooting. I mean, this is an all-around amazing card with Bruiser, which is the same thing VVD has. So again, if I can't play him in the midfield, then I move him to the center back position, bench Maldini, and move on from there. Go forward from there. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what I need to play besides Sawa to make this team work. Or maybe Sawa's not the one that's, maybe she don't work no more. Maybe she got nerfed. I don't know. And I'm not saying they nerfed Conte. I'm just saying I haven't played the same since the patches, and I feel like Conte's kind of went into the mud for me. But with that being said, lads, this is the team. Going forward, this weekend league should be a fun weekend league. Hopefully your boy can really cook up something nice. But this 1.7 million coin card changed my team completely, transformed my club completely. I gave up everything for him, but I think it was the best thing I could do, because this card right here, lads, is, oh, it's magic. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Booyah, we out of here.